Ayo, ayo, ayo! I'm back playing another game from Itch.io, and this time it's The Future is Loading. Now, I think this is going to be a short dialogue-driven game about an all-knowing phone and some soon-to-be graduates, as you can see, because they've got their caps and gowns. So expansive. All right, here we go. Let's just jump in and start, because I don't know what kind of game this is, but it is dope, this music. Start and keep being dope. Yeah! It was like any other ordinary day. Except I still had no clue about what I was doing with my life. Which, yeah, I guess was just another ordinary day. That month I finished applying to so many different jobs. All of them being failed attempts. Yeah, I hear that. So with rejection after rejection and no interviews in sight, I wasn't sure if I was ready to handle the real world yet. In fact, the only thing I really wanted to do was run away. Not really from anyone or anything in particular. I just hated the idea of returning home back to nothing. With only myself to keep me company. Oh. So sad. But it's a thing that my generation's dealing with. And I would just like to thank you all for coming to support our new graduates. Now please give it up for our first keynote speaker! Hello, thank you so much. Yes, my name is Lady. You may know me better as Tench Frost or Boobs Alfred. But yes, I just wanted to say that I understand you graduates. I used to be where you are sitting now, and I too had hope for the future, but also uncertainty, and I felt that once I got out there in the real world, I would land on my feet and find my purpose. Instead, what I found was the job market getting shittier and shittier, and things costing more and more, and me having less and less money, and less stability in my life. Healthcare was a sham. Rent was impossible to afford unless you had 5 people to live with, and yet you weren't allowed to live with 5 people. Yes, you too, my friends, you too can live the American dream, unless you are too busy working 3 jobs like the rest of us to sleep. You're all too kind. Now, success comes in all different forms. And this is exactly the part where I tune out.
Psst. Hey, Alice. You okay? Seem a bit out of it.
Huh? Oh yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Don't lie to me. Just from looking at your face, I can tell you didn't sleep at all last night.
Wow, who would have guessed that sleep deprivation would do wonders for your face?
Yeah, your red eyes really complement your rosy cheeks.
Look, I'm just stressed out because I have no idea what I'm doing. No sense of direction, no future plans. Just really want to know what I'm supposed to be doing.
Hey, look, I think I have just the thing for you. It's going to be the solution to all of your problems.
And that would be?
It's an app.
Ugh. You can't be seriously expecting me to...
Hey, just hear me out first. Don't knock it before you try it. It's an app that uses complex algorithms to predict where you will be in the future. And everyone has been using it so much that it's now trending. Wink, wink.
Can algorithms really do that?
You'd be surprised with what machines can do these days. Here, why don't you try it out for yourself? I already filled out some general info about you, like your age and major. Now you just need to answer some personality questions.
I guess it's worth a shot. Okie dokes, folks. Was that lightning outside? Begin. Nice. Sorry, I got distracted by weather phenomenon. Welcome back to Fox Fortunes, the app that can predict where you will be down the line. I'm sure that you are eager to know what your future holds. But before that, I still need to ask you some personal questions. Answer honestly to receive your most accurate prediction. Here is your first question. Do you prefer to work in a team or on your own? Well, I enjoy the social aspect of teams, but I don't enjoy the fact that everyone is worse than me. So solo. Ah, so you work best at getting things done on your own. You most likely will be very self-driven in the future. Like a fucking car. Next question. Are you more extroverted or introverted? Well, I like to think of myself as an introvert with an extroverted flair. So I'll say introvert. Okay, so it's good to know you take time to recharge. Self-reflection is a great quality to have. Now on to the next question. Would you consider yourself to be creative, ... or more analytical? Now this is another tough one because I am both of these things all of the time. I analyze everything creatively, so I guess I'll err on the side of creativity. A creative spirit. With so many new problems, it will be great to see you think outside of the box. Box? What box? There is no box, Fox. Alright, next question. Would you prefer to have a well-organized plan? Or would you like to stay flexible? Oh, I like to stay as flexible as my body, baby. You never know what life's gonna throw at you, so you need to be able to dodge like Neo. I don't know why I got really loud there. Okay, so you're willing to be flexible. That is a great quality to have when you face new challenges. Here's my last question. Are you fit? Do you generally like to focus on the bigger picture? Or do you like to start with focusing on the small details? You know, I like to focus on the small details and extrapolate, but then I like to glance at the bigger picture to see if I'm on the right track. You know, so again, both. The answer to all of these is both! But I'll say details. Alright, so you prefer to look into the small details first. I believe I have enough data to begin some calculations. Please wait while I determine your futur. Loading. I know my future is to not have this hairstyle.
How are you feeling? You're about to find out what science has to say about your future.
I think I'm actually even more nervous than before.
Alice?
You know, on second thought, I'm not sure if I want to know how it all ends.
What? But the answers are literally...
It's like reading the last page of a book. What's the fun in knowing it all anyways?
So you really don't want to know?
Nope. I think I'd like to keep it a surprise. Here, you can get rid of the sap for me.
Well then... Whew! That's a relief, because I didn't program anything after that.
Huh? What are you saying?
I programmed this fake app to tell you about your future. It was originally called Faux Fortunes, but I thought that was too on the nose. Anyways, I figured you'd learn that you don't need all the answers now, which is why you shouldn't put so much pressure on yourself.
Wow. I can't believe you did all of this.
Look, anything to get you to realize that everything will be just fine.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, London. I'm glad I got to meet you in college. Now it's time to begin handing out diplomas. You get a diploma! You get a diploma! You begrudgingly get a diploma!
All right, finally. I was so bored listening to these speeches. What do you think? Are you ready now, Alice?
Yeah, I'm as ready as I'll ever be, and also as I'll never be. Let's see what the future holds for us. The major thing I can relate to with this is the fact that they have a character called London, and in a series that I wrote that was meant to be kind of like a TV series about things I'm not going to discuss, one of the main characters is named London. It's a name I've always had been partial to. Anyway, after graduation, London and I still stayed in contact with each other. Oh, bucking the trends. I made a lot of new friends along the way, too. Turns out all of my worrying was for nothing since I was able to find a decent job after graduation. Blasphemy! Don't get me wrong, there were a few bumps in the road. But I finally found a job where I get to work on my own creative projects. And overall, the job itself is pretty flexible. I get to choose when and where I want to work. And then when work is over, I get to have a lot of downtime for myself. Bitch, I think you fell asleep and are in a coma. Looking back now, I'm glad I chose not to know the future. Even if it was possible to know my future, I would have been so caught up in making a detailed plan that I would have lost sight of the bigger picture, which is just enjoying what I have in this moment. Yeah. Thank you for playing. I wish you the best of luck with your own future. Well, there you have it, friends. That was The Future is Loading, an optimistic game about how you don't need to push yourself to know everything that's gonna happen. You just need to believe it'll all be all right, even if that's not what actually happens in life all the time. Yes, for some, the future is loading. For the rest, it's fucking buffering. Great game!